ahotefoɔ no ɛna ɔmo hyia mu adwendwene ho.
So it is by the demand of the holy ones.
Ɔmo dwendwene ho na ɔmo si ne piwie a na ɔmo agye mu ama adehunufoɔ ɛyɛ watches.
Now, so the holy ones think, so they reason through things, and when they have come to a point, a decision, they refer their decision to the watchers.
Na watchers ɔmo yɛ ahwɛsofoɔ no so esi agyina adwutumi a na ɔmo agyae ama otumfoɔ no.
Now, when the watchers have also reasoned and come to a resolution or a decision, they refer the matter to the Almighty One.
Na otumfoɔ gye tumu a.
And when the Almighty One gives his approval,
no ne nea ɔno pɛ tena mapɔmma akonnwa so a.
And he appoints that person that he, the Lord, desires into the place of power or onto the seat of power.
Amamuo akonnwa ne so a.
Onto the seat of power, governmental power.
God does that
to demonstrate to the nations of the world that all power and kingdoms belongs to him alone. And God wants men to know that he gives the kingdoms and powers to those he desires to give them to. It means that it is not in accordance with your desire, but it is in accordance with God's desire. But the question is, it is men who go out to cast their ballots and to make a choice of a leader they want. When we are going to the ballots to cast our votes, God does not come to vote. But the secret of the matter is, upon the thumbprint we do to indicate our choice, God still gives power and the kingdom to the man he, the Lord, desires. Every man has a destiny. There are spirits that have the power to change destinies of men. But for spirits that change the destinies of men, by virtue of that wholesome, perfect destiny God gave to you, you would have been so much successful in your life. But there are some evil spirits. They are able to change the destiny of man. Now this same evil spirit can change the destiny of a family. And they can also change the destiny of a nation. They change the destiny of communities. And they are strong. And they exist. It is for this reason that God also, who is a merciful God, he has intentionally, deliberately vested power in some men, some people. The intent of God for vesting power in some people is that destiny of yours, or the destiny of your family, or the destiny of the nation that evil spirits might have destroyed or changed, the power of God vested in them is able to repair and to salvage and to make well that destiny which was destroyed. You must get to understand that God, here on earth where we dwell, He has given the earth to the sons of men. And so if God is going to do something on the face of the earth, He needs the sons of men. And He needs sons of men to use as instruments to accomplish His desire. In like manner, if the devil would do anything, he needs man, and he would accomplish his desire through man. Now, evil spirits or spirits cannot come onto the earth, into the domain of man, and do whatever they like without needing the help of man or without man's permission. Now that is what it is. Because this earth belongs to us. And so if God will do something on the face of the earth concerning governments, if God will do anything concerning families, if God will do anything concerning the lives of certain people, individuals, God needs human intervention. He needs human interventions who will become the conduit through which God would accomplish His desire. That is why man is very powerful on earth. Now, if we are going to go or dive deeper into this message, then I'll make you understand
one universal Father.
That we have one universal Father.
But there are many universes.
But there are many universes.
And there are many gods.
And there are many gods.
But I am
not going to concentrate on that today. There are other gods. And we have God. Can you put your hands together for Jehovah? Now these gods, they are all under the authority of the universal God. Now this God has authority and an upper hand over all these other gods. Now these other gods are very strong.
And so divinity,
but divinity,
universal Father,
the universal Father, who is the only God, who he is God alone. And before whom or under whom all these other the powers of the other gods cannot match up to the power of this God. Now, spiritual research and information is to the effects that if all these other gods were to synergize their power, were to put their powers together, universal Father, their power put together would not even match up to a fragment or a fraction of the power of God. Or maybe in every nation there is a spirit that rules it. Or maybe every nation. And I've mentioned this here before.
And I'm
going to repeat it once more. Every nation, there is a spiritual entity that rules or governs that nation. Now, all these spirits that rule and govern nations, they all submit to the universal Father. Now, we are not the only creations or creatures of God. Let me repeat this once more. Now, the inhabitants of the earth are not the only creatures God made or creation of God. Now, we are part of God's creation, but we are not the totality of God's creation. Now, there are creatures and creations of God that men have never seen with their eyes. Some of these creatures or creations have revealed themselves to some men. And spiritual information
many galaxies
proves or research proves that there are many galaxies. Millions of galaxies.
Planet here, planet Earth.
Now, on this planet,
galaxies back
this planet forms part of just one galaxy.
Planets millions.
And there are many other planets in that single galaxy. This Earth forms part.
Planet way. Another planet. How can you more than millions?
There are several other planets like our planet that will maybe count into the millions.
Your friend planet
and for every planet there is a creation or a creature God made inhabiting that planet or that dwells in the planet. So just give it a thought. That is, if your mind can fathom galaxies, what the man of God has said.
Millions.
There are million galaxies.
Planets are over millions.
And there are several planets in their millions. And in each planet there is a creation or a creature to say your planet here. So for an example, our planet where we dwell, the planet where we dwell, this planet where we dwell, there are animals, there are water bodies, there are trees, there are birds, there are mountains, there are minerals under the earth. Many of them. It is in our planet.
It's difficult so bet me at discover every.
Now, even for this planet, it seems very difficult to discover the ends and the boundaries of the earth. You see this vast sea, the powers that dwell therein, the animals, the fish, and the creatures that dwell therein. It is the universal Father who created all of these. And so, to cut a long story short, galaxies, I would say that the galaxies, planets, the several other planets, the universes that there be,
a universal Father and will create
all of these things all of the planets, all the galaxies, all the creatures that dwell in all the planets and the galaxies were made by our God, and it is this God who is in charge of all of them.
Na unim atinka bi wo mu hunu se nyamesu bi wo ho no sana other planets no omo mu wo mu soso omo experience the same thing.